Service managers often get overwhelmed with a barrage of customer inquiries that fight for their attention in maxed out inboxes. And if you're anything like me, you might sometimes intend to look up the answer, but end up losing track. Well, let me show you how Dynamics and Copilot can help solve this for you. Welcome to Frontline Focus. I'm Cody McClanahan, a technical specialist in the business applications unit of the South US here at Microsoft. My expertise lies in supporting frontline workers across the energy, transportation, and travel sectors. Each week, I'll be creating a short video to highlight a common business problem and how to fix it. I'll keep the content mostly industry agnostic, and at the end, I'll even showcase how to configure the solution within the settings. So let's jump into that first problem. Thank you, Microsoft Designer, for generating this image that perfectly captures the state of my inbox after returning from paternity leave. While my inbox is mostly filled with company announcements and opportunity updates, many of the companies I work with receive emails from customers facing issues or even internal plant managers escalating work items that haven't been resolved in a timely manner. Like many office workers, we spend a significant amount of time in Outlook. When you have to switch between different systems or search through Outlook to find the status of a work item, it's easy to get lost. And let's be honest, many of you are still using the most versatile application around to schedule technicians. Let's say it together, Excel. But it's time to move forward. Let me show you how the native connectivity between the Dynamics suite of products and Microsoft 365, Teams, Outlook, and more can streamline your work. So I've logged into my demo tenant here as Julie, the administrator or operations manager. And I've gotten this email saying, hey, our compressor 1234 at our spring plant is not running optimally and causing issues with generation. I believe we need your team to come out and diagnose and repair our asset ASAP. Now, historically, that would have meant Julie had to log into multiple different systems, maybe pull up that Excel again to see what technician is scheduled where. But with the native connectivity between Outlook and Dynamics 365 Field Service, let me show you how that is easier now. So I'll just click on this Field Service app here. Again, you can see the first suggestion, Copilot, to create a work order from that email. So you can see what Copilot did, right? It knew that my at Microsoft email address is tied to this Contoso Electric service account, as well as the ASAP exclamation point created an urgency priority. And you can see the other stuff below of it, Copilot rendering correctly that, yes, this is the type of work order you need to be doing. Now, as Julie, I always need to review that. Again, you can see the message up at the front, but this is all correct. So I'm going to save this to create that work order. So you can see that work order has now been successfully created, that 25100. Again, a couple other suggestion actions, either draft an email with some suggestions or just go on and schedule. And since they said ASAP, let's go on and schedule. You can see the two available resources still today. Again, either Marcus has a 27-minute or David 29. So let's just go on and book Marcus since he seems to be a little bit closer. And now that booking is successful and it is on Marcus's calendar. And so let me go back and now draft that email to confirm that schedule. Copilot's creating that draft. You can see, hey, I'm writing to inform the work order is scheduled this time where it's going to be taking place. If you need anything, please reach out. Again, you have the flexibility to make that a bit more friendlier if you wanted. But I'll just add that to the email and send that out. And now I have got an email, create a work order, scheduled that work order, and send a reply to the customer, all without ever leaving Outlook. And so now let me show you how you set this up in your system. So now let's talk the technical side for a second. Here I am at the learn.microsoft.com within Dynamics 365 Field Service, and then the Manage Work Orders with Microsoft 365. So set up for Field Service for Outlook is pretty simple. Just have your Exchange administrator deploy the Field Service Outlook add-in. Again, the steps are all here to find that app and deploy it. And then within actual Dynamics field service. Make sure you're in the settings section up here at the top, field service setting, the features, and turn on Copilot in Microsoft Outlook and generate email responses in Microsoft Outlook. And that's all that was really needed for this video. Of course, you can go a bit deeper on configuring the forms and stuff, but I'll save that for a separate video. Just like that, we're finished. Please leave a comment or a DM on what problems you are seeing or any great solutions you've come up with. Thanks again for tuning in to Frontline Focus Dynamics 365 Field Service in a Flash. Stay tuned for more quick tips and solutions to keep your frontline operations running smoothly. Until next time, keep your focus on the front line.